I was just waiting for his ass to get off alive. Cause you know what? Let's get into it. Ooh. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, I was gonna come back on sooner, y'all, but I was waiting for Sean Davy Way to get off alive. Cause surely he must be a avid subscriber to Hood Life Chronicles. Thanks for subscribing, Sean, and thanks for the view. Yeah, so Sean Davy Way did alive, and coincidentally, he said a lot of stuff that I said in my life. Try to produce his own narrative so they can keep on with the narrative that they wanted to do. Probably busted up his show because this phone call he had with Jag was pre-recorded. But when he said about the civil and all that stuff, if Jag said that, then I didn't listen to the whole conversation. But if Jag said civil, then it kind of lined up with what I was said. I talked to Jag. I just coincidentally live in the same state with Jack, and that's just how it is here. So Sean Davy Way can produce whatever narrative he wants to produce, but let's be clear. Let's be clear. You're in Minnesota, Pooh. I'm in Texas. The laws are different, okay? Life is different here in the South. Okay, I don't know if Minnesota's a blue state, red state, whatever, but I know Texas is a red state. Has always been a red state as long as it's been in the union. It has never been blue. Okay, so it is what it is. So if Jay kind of said what I said on the pre-recorded phone call, basically it's just lining up with what I said. But also, I want to shout out to I'm just because she kind of says the same kind of things, and I don't know where she's at, but it was just common sense stuff that lined up. So yeah. Shout out to her. I put her on my community tab. Y'all go check her out. Cause that was a very informative live. And then she even had um a resource about what a convert narcissist is, what his TJ does. TJ, so y'all don't like TJ, Sean Day Way. Oh, I laughed in that live. When they start calling you Kermit the Frog and said official King Payne was a better blogger than you. Oh my god, I caught every bit of it. I just absolutely loved it. Yeah. So seem like I'm not the only one that feels that way about you. Let me tell you this. God give us critical thinking skills, context clues. We get that in the first grade. We get that in kindergarten. All through life. We all have them. All I'm going to say is y'all need to put your contact clues together. Put your thinking skills on. And you don't need to have a degree or nothing. It's common sense. And that's what I like about I'm just. She used common sense, but then she also pulled resources to show this is what a convert narcissist is. What TJ is doing, TJ is a convert narcissist. So TJ said, oh, well, I realized it was 2 days. Every 2 days she goes on this rant. That's what I was thinking. And she said something different. I'm just to say when your money get low, then you go on a rant to get more money. I feel that. I'm thinking When she goes on this rant, she tweaking, feeling, or she high. But it is about every 2 days, ever since she's been with Jaguar. Every 2 days she goes on this rant. My thing is that what when Jess she was going through this stuff and she was with Jaguar, I was like, I cannot believe Jaguar. How can you live with somebody like this? That just goes on these tyrants, goes on these rants, and it comes out from anywhere and everywhere. How can you live with a person like this? And so that's the only thing I can think of. I think she high as fuck or she fiending or something. I think it's some chemical dependent relation. That's what I think. However, I'm just was like, okay, well, when her money get low, that's when she does this. She has a good point. I am not gonna dispute that. Because that could be the cause of it too. But yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of it just common sense, but like she put the stuff on there about I don't even know what a malignant. I know what a narcissist is, but it's mainly a covert narcissist. Is not a malignant narcissist. I wish she would have had that on there because I'm about to look it up. I want to know what a malignant narcissist is. So she says Jag is a malignant narcissist. I'm just go check her out. Look on my community tab. I shared her video. She said Jag is a malignant narcissist and TJ is a covert narcissist. I know all about the covert narcissist because I just got a relationship with a covert narcissist. And she always played victim when she truly was not a victim. And and everything that lady said in her video, I'm just video. That is what a covert narcissist is, and that is all TJ. A malignant narcissist, Jack is a narcissist too, but I don't know the difference with a malignant narcissist, so I'm gonna look up that on my own. But yeah, that I mean, my thing, people be sending this man all this money stuff, and I don't care about his bag. Trust me, I do not care about his bag. But my thing is, they want to try to produce a narrative for content. See, they don't know what Jag at, and that was a pre-recorded phone call. You don't know when that phone call happened. It probably happened recently, but you don't know how recently it had. But some of my sources have reached out to Jaguar very recently, and Jaguar hadn't responded. Well, if Jaguar got money or such, you ain't going, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all think she just have to live off of YouTube. The thing about it, she wasn't getting paid off of YouTube anyway. She was getting paid by her supporters and her subscribers. But Jag gonna always have a bag. Jag always gonna have find a way. And that's just what it is, you know. You are not gonna put her in no barrel. You're not gonna put her in no basket and tell her, bitch, this is what it is. Because she gonna prove you wrong. She's Jaguar fucking right. So hey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, he never on that. He is hardly ever on there for 2 hours. But yeah, Sean everyway, Kermit the Frog. He really looked like Kermit the Frog today. Oh, you were so handsome, Kermit the Frog. Miss Piggy love you, Kermit. Oh, he was so cute. He looked so much like Kermit the Frog. Now he don't be looking like Kermit the Frog all the time, but today he did. But yes, Kermit. Um, he sat on that line for 2 hours trying to produce a goddamn narrative that was not true, was false. Nigga, you don't live in Texas. You don't know shit about Texas, nigga. So, a ninja. Let me say it politically correct. Ninja. Boy, stop. You must have just listened to my live and went live, dude. Because I didn't debunk the phone call that you didn't have with Jag. Hold on, y'all. That is the craziest thing to me, Jack the Voice. That is so freaking crazy. How y'all rely on her content? Y'all doing videos on her, and now you don't even know where she is, but yet y'all get rid of her. So now y'all really just reaching. But you got a little content because this hit thing with her channel and stuff just happened. But on the cool, why did you get rid of your? She was your money hog. Let's be clear. She was your money hog. She was your cash cow. Why did y'all get rid of your cash cow? That's crazy. And but I think I know why Danny did. Because she gonna find her wherever. She gonna find her wherever. So Danny gonna be on the scavenger hunt. Okay, she's gonna be the scavenger hunter. It's like Jaguar say Hunger Games. Yeah. So now that Danny didn't booty Jaguar off, she gonna have to find where the fuck she's at. Plus, everybody gonna be not everybody, cause she gonna strike the bitches that she don't like. That's why I don't use nobody for content. I'm a whole show on my own. Why do I need to use anybody for content? Okay, so honey, I could just react and talk about some shit. I don't like to play no fucking video. I like being in the car anyway. That's the way the hood do it. Okay, so y'all need to go to Danny's channel and make sure y'all give her a click and a review, subscribe, and push your notifications on. Because I guarantee you, Danny gonna find out wherever Jag at, whatever all them people on all them damn them people, them struggling channels that don't even have 1,000 subscribers. That's her mom's. Danny already got that. Okay. Now she not gonna sit here and post the list because she wants y'all going to her so that y'all can give her the clicks and the views, the cash apps, and whatever else you want to give her. And y'all gonna have to get her and go use it for content. Now, if she likes you, you ain't gonna worry about it. She not gonna fuck with you, shit. But if she don't like you, or she get mad at you, she gonna fucking strike your motherfucking ass, and you gonna lose your motherfucking channel. Okay? Now that's putting it nicely, but it's real as fuck. Okay? This woman been on YouTube for 2 years. Almost as long as I have. 2 years. Okay? She ain't gonna fuck with her friends though. Make sure you be in her good fucking graces, cause she ain't gonna fuck with you. Don't say shit or bad about her. You can talk alternate to her. You can have your own opinion, but don't talk shit on her. But if y'all want some content, y'all gonna have to go to Danny's channel. So subscribe to Danny Robinson. Make sure you put your notifications on because I tell you, she gonna find where the fuck Jaguar at if she on YouTube. Now, if Jaguar is smart like we told her to, stay your ass off of YouTube, then she ain't gonna know where to find Jag. Eventually, this shit gonna wear down. But it's fresh. It's gonna last good 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 at the most. And then if Jaguar stop giving them content, it ain't. But right now, she missing in action. That phone call. Hey, Miss Taylor Bay. Thank you, thank you. The phone call. The phone call up. Thanks, Taylor Bay. Good to see you. Hey, Taylor Bay, you was on there with I'm just. Man, that was a great video. And she didn't bash nobody. She didn't talk bad on nobody, but she spoke facts. She spoke jewels. I'm telling you. And she spoke stuff that made sense. See, Sean David Way got mad, y'all. I'm gonna click it off for you, Taylor Bay, because I don't want them saying nothing about you lining up with me or nothing like that. Taylor Bay don't come on here that often. But real recognize real. Let's make that clear. But as for Sean David Way, he kept trying to produce the narrative that is criminal. You know what? I don't know. I looked it up. I can't find no Samsung Galaxy phone for no $200. Why did TJ tell them people that if the phone was worth more? Now I do know, the government, the Obama phones. Some of them are they do have something. You get a good company, you can get an Obama phone, and it's cheap. But you won't have to pay for Obama phone. Obama phones are free. So I just want to know why did TJ tell these people that this phone was $200 when the phone is worth more than that? Then they probably would have prosecuted Jay. But yeah, Sean David Wade can say whatever what he wants to, but in the state of Texas, they're not going to touch that case if that phone is only worth $200, and then you did it on day 28 or day 27. Why didn't you do it right away? Oh, well, I got proof that she got my phone because who's to say you didn't give her the phone? Who's to say she didn't help pay you for the phone? That's why it's a civil matter. So, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. Let's say you loan your car to somebody, and this has happened to me in real life. Okay, I kid you not. You loan your car to somebody, and they don't bring you your car back. So you call the police. Call the police. I said, sir, I want to make a report. My car is stolen. Okay, man, we'll send someone to your house. So they sends them to my house. And they're like, what happened? Oh, I had loaned my car to somebody and they stole my car. Well, how did they steal your car, ma'am? How did they get the keys to your car? Did you give them your keys? Yes, I loaned it to them. Okay, ma'am. Um, I'm sorry, ma'am, but the fact that you loaned them your car and they didn't bring it back in the timely manner that you want them to does not is not a crime. That's a civil matter. I wish I had some bombs right now. Pow, pow, pow. That's a civil matter, ma'am. How the hell you gonna say it's a civil matter? The person was supposed to pick me up from work. They left me at work. They didn't pick me up. I don't know where my car is. Their phone is going to voicemail. It's been 4 or 5 hours. They have stolen my car. I'm sorry, ma'am. We will put the identification on our system, and if someone so have to see your car, stop the car. But at this time, this is not a crime because you gave him the keys to your car. Pow, pow, pow. That's bombs going off if I had them. Yeah. Uh huh. That's a whole goddamn car. We talking about a $200 phone. This is in the state of Texas. Laws has not changed. And guess what? You know when I saw my car? 6 months later, on 4 flats, and it had been dragged the fuck out. It was not even worth fixing. I had to put it in the dump. Yes, yes, that is Texas laws. So what are they gonna do about a $200 phone? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, 82. I'm live. Yeah, she is the bomb. I love her. I'm just. Y'all go check her out. Look at my community tab. I shared her that video. Y'all gonna see. And guess what? It was unbiased, but it's very tactful. I loved it. You know what she injected the voice? Oh my goodness. What? That don't matter. You have to prove that in Texas. Harassment, you can't, even if it's cyberbullying or stalking or whatever, they don't pay that shit no attention. It takes a lot to get a charge of harassment, though. Ex Sweet Pea, she did it. It takes a lot to even get a charge of harassment, but you have to have things documented. Hello. Yeah, I'm live, AT2. Thank you for coming. Yeah, they know who Jag is. But this is another thing. What I am curious about is something that I'm just saying. She said that TJ was still in Dallas. TJ said she not still in Dallas. But I have heard TJ lives saying that I'm not in Dallas. I'm away from Dallas. I don't work in Dallas. I have no transportation. I can't get back to Dallas. But in order for you to file a police report, you had to go back to Dallas, or you're already in Dallas. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Yeah, I caught that. And I'm just was not trying to catch that. She just said TJ's in Dallas, and I'm like, well, why are you still in Dallas? You could have been in any other city. You could be, and that's true. You could be in any other city in Texas. That's true. You could be in any other state in Texas. That's true. Why are you still in Dallas? And I'm like, well, damn, she been saying that she wasn't in Dallas. However, she also said when people was like, well, TJ, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to file charges, you need to do this. And then she's like, I am not in Dallas. I am outside of Dallas. And I don't have no transportation back to Dallas. But in order for you to file that police report, you had to go back to Dallas. But I bet you waited for that warrant to clear before you reported to that police. How about that? How about that? But you think you just really TJ just trying to look at a way out to get out of this shit with Jag, so she won't be held responsible for Jag Barnes. Jag don't peel shit. But she really making it worse because a lot of the shit you're doing is just unnecessary, just some line.com. Like that means that you didn't really have no intentions on helping Jag anyway. You was only out to hurt her. That's what it seems to me. Then aren't you the one that said, "Oh, I would never do that. I would never do her bond." No, you tried to take her. You tried to reject the bond. You tried to take your name off the bond. You couldn't take your name off the bond. So now you're purposely trying to accuse her of doing things when you should have filed the shit when it happened. That's why they're not gonna touch this shit. And I don't care what Sean David Way say. He don't live here. He do not live here. It's hard for these people to do something about real crimes. Real people that's been raped, murdered, and they still haven't found who killed them or who did the crime. Or they know and sitting on shit because of the color of your skin. Let's be clear. See, racist is everywhere, but it's definitely still here in the state. It's still here in the South. It's still here. And that's why Texas is a red state and will always be a red state. We will never overcome that. And I don't say that anything can happen, anything can change. I'm telling you, they're always going to be a red state. Always. But it also affects on how they deal with crime. I don't stay in that city now, but I don't stay too far from that city. But I was born and raised into one of the biggest cities with crime with no resolution, where they don't even know, well, they know the perpetrators, but they don't bring them to justice. Only certain one of them Some of them are brought to justice. I ain't gonna say it's not. It's all them. Some of them are, but 9 times out of 10, it depends on the color of your skin. And I'm just gonna be honest and clear with you. So for somebody to go, for these people to go out their way to get Jaguar on a $200 phone, that's not even realist. That's not even realistic. Now for them to go out their way because Jaguar has actually threatened one of their own, that's a big deal. And it's also a felony. They have to prosecute that. So Sean David Wade can say whatever he wants to. I don't. He stay north in Minnesota. Okay, let's be clear. It's still a suppression down here in the South. I don't care what nobody say it is. And all that affirmative action is bullshit. Bullshit down here in the South. Let's make that clear. Let me check the chat, see what y'all talking about. Oh, I had muted. Yes, Miss Taylor Bay, it is getting dangerous. It really is. Yeah, the case with the detective, yeah, she needs to plead out on that because if she goes to trial and they gotta pay money, girl, she may go to prison. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Plus, she didn't produce a name upon herself. She needs to plead out. Honestly and true. She's not gonna beat that. She cannot beat that. She will not beat that. It doesn't even matter at this point. She's not going to beat that. She needs to plead out. She needs to take the plea deal. And you only can do that for a certain amount of time. And then once the plea deal is off the table, we're going to trial. But if they got videos on you and you know they do, then, and we know they do because it's on YouTube, it's on the internet, okay? You need to plead out, Jaguar. Take the plea and keep it moving. They may only give her probation at first if she says, okay, I did it, I really, but that's why they did the competency hearing because she could say, "Oh well, I lost my mind. I was in the hospital shortly before that," and that's why they did the competency hearing. But that competency hearing is kind of contradicts each other. But I'm gonna tell you this: they're not on Jaguar's side, and they're not Jaguar friends. They actually want to hide Jaguar, and I told you that after they did the first two, and then I said she about to get locked up for a long time. Y'all go back to my videos. I said this shit because that's how it is over here. But now that she had the competency hearings and they said she competent, she ain't going to no psych ward. She going to fucking jail. She going to fucking prison. That's why she was in jail. That's why they did the competency hearing because she can't use that. They want to make sure she can't use that. Y'all saw everything she did. They want to hide her. Look how she talked to the receptionist. Even though they said that this man, it's not just her. She attacked it. She attacked it, all of them. And we saw it. We witnessed this shit. But the one that got her down is the message she left on that man's voicemail. Yep. If she goes to trial, she will lose and she will go to prison. Now, whatever her plea is, I don't know. I would hope they ask it for probation or something. If they not asked for probation, they might give her a year in jail. Look at this Carly girl that faked her own thing. Now that's up north. That's not even down south. It's worse down south. The penalties down here is worse than up there. They want to give her just a year in jail. That was serious. Do you know how much money those people use behind looking for her? The bottom line, when it comes to that, is all about the mighty dollar. Hello, Mary D. Hey, y'all. It's all about the mighty dollar. And the more money they got to spend to convict you when you already know you convicted, you already know they got videos and stuff like that, it's going to be worse for Jaguar. They didn't have to shake the channel down on none of that. None of that. When she goes to court, if she don't take that plea bargain, she gonna get some time. She gonna get some time. They don't go to trial and give you probation. Now she could have probation if that's part of the plea bargain, but it also depends on the degree of the offense. But your lawyer have to work with the DA on the situation. That's why they did so many competency hearings. And if TJ did that, I don't think she did no white warrant. I don't think she can do a white warrant. And Jack said a lot of that in the conversation with Sean David Wade. I have not been with her in 4 weeks. She cannot account for me. Just calling her or sending her messages or whatever that she is bothering her, that is not enough. See, you have to do things in sequence down here, okay? And she just not going to the goddamn police. You should have been. If it bothered you, you should have been with them. You was worried about your phone. You should have been. You really not gonna get that phone back now. Why would she give you your phone back? And Sean, they were like, well, if you give her phone to no. Why would she give her phone if she went and did a police report on her? That would be dumb as fuck for her to give TJ that fucking phone. It didn't have to do that. It didn't even have to go there. But understand this. What's going on with Jaguar, whether she gets time or not, ain't gonna have shit to do with TJ or that motherfucking phone. It has what she did going on these officials and doing all this crazy stuff and talking all this shit. But she made a mistake and she left a message threatening a public official. And that is the reason why she's on bond. That is the real. But depending on what the plea deal is, she could have maybe did. She probably already have time served on the time they gonna give her, and she might get on probation, but she has to take the plea bargain. But her lawyer has to bargain with them to do that. She got a lot of time served. She has a lot of time served. So she could get time served on this, and still go on probation. But if she goes to trial, there's more money that the state has to use. They already had to go get your ass out of Louisiana. They had to expedite you on a goddamn misdemeanor. That's what I said. I heard it was a misdemeanor. Even if it was a felony, they still got to pay money to go get your ass. They had to pay Louisiana to house your ass. Jag is not getting out of this. Not serving no goddamn time, but she did serve time. But she can get time served. All she got to do is talk to her lawyer and get a plea bargain. This shit is on video, Jack. It's on video. That would be the smartest thing she could do. But eventually, the plea bargain will run out. And then the state like, well, okay, we going to trial. That ain't gonna be good for Jack, because then you gonna get state jail time. I don't think she can get prison time with that. If she can, she gonna get prison time. But I think hers is a misdemeanor though. So yeah, if you get two misdemeanors for the same thing, it can exalt to a felony. So with TJ, I guess TJ thinking she doing that by putting a misdemeanor in her, but it's not the same thing. You saying it's theft, and then it's petty theft, and then your police report don't line up with theft. Let's be clear. The DA is not touching that shit. Hey, y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Keep your ears to the bricks. You ain't gotta listen to me. They ain't office to touch Jag on this shit. That's for clicks and views for y'all. And that girl know it because she know that phone was worth more than $200. Why you didn't tell her how much that fucking phone was worth? Cause you full of shit. Anyway, let me go through here. Yep. She gonna have to admit it though, if she. But you know that if that Jag wanna go to, she not gonna get no felony. She not. I don't think it's a felony. I think it's a misdemeanor though. But if it is, she ain't gonna get no time for that shit. She gonna probably do a year or two and then she might get out. But she making it worse for herself. Yep, I agree. I don't think she thinking. She thinking. I think she thinks the plea bargain is always gonna be on the table. No, boo. That plea bargain, once y'all decide y'all officially going to trial, and I don't think they've decided that though, because they've been doing competency hearings on Jag, and they've had a couple of them that contradicts each other. So now they basically trying to see if she's competent to do trial. Because so she won't say, "Oh, I was out of my mind. I was off my meds. What? Now, if she would be on a program right now, that would have helped her. But she ain't on shit. Yep, that's right, Taylor Bay. That's right. She would have got time served. She would have got time served for whatever time she needed. She would have got that hands down. She would have just had to do probation. But she not looking at that. So then it's like, okay, is she really in her right mind? I mean, let's be clear. You threatened an official on the phone and left a message. And that wasn't the first one. Like, okay, she must be crazy out of her mind. Now they really question her competency. Well, in Texas, first offense of felonies, they give you probation, but you have to plead guilty. You have to plead guilty. If they're offering probation to you, they're probably offering her some time plus probation, and she don't want to do that, but she would get time served because she's already done what, maybe how long was she in there, 3 to 6 months in jail. So in jail you do day for day, and a lot of people don't understand that. If you I haven't never been in jail, but I deal with a lot of people in jail, okay, let's be clear. But when you in jail, you get day for day. So every day she was in jail would go towards her sentence. So if she was in jail, let's say she was in jail 30 days, which we know she was in jail longer than 30 days, and the judge give her a 45-day sentence plus probation, then she would get 15 days in jail and then she would get on probation. But basically, that's a plea bargain. So her lawyer would have to agree. Her lawyer and the DA would have to agree. But Jag wants to fight it, and that's the worst thing in the world. What she needs to do is get with her lawyer and see what the plea bargain is. Because if she has to do time, she's already done most of the time, a lot of the time already. And it's her first offense as a felony. She never had a felony before. And even if she did, if it's over 7 years, it's still like she has a felony initially. So that will give her grace. But basically, She has to admit, okay, I did this and I want the plea bargain. But her lawyer and their lawyer gotta her lawyer and the DA has to bargain on, but Jaguar not gonna get everything that she wants to her. But she's already done time though. She already has time served. All the time she was in jail is toward her time served. The best thing for Jack to do is to get with her lawyer, talk with the DA before y'all decide to go trial. Because when you go to trial, it's gonna be worse. You're gonna go to prison. You're gonna go to prison because that's money. You gotta understand that's money. And if you know you did this shit and it's recorded, then you need to listen to your lawyers. You can't beat this, Jack. You cannot beat this because it's recorded on YouTube. You can't beat this shit, Jack. So the best thing for you to do is see what the plea bargain is. If y'all can negotiate the confinement, negotiate it. It's not gonna be that much because this is her first, will be her first felony offense. You already have time served. Calculate the shit up. You could do those days, and then you'll be on probation. That's really what she needs to do. That's really what she needs to do. Had she agreed to be a cop, she would have been sentenced to medical scene soccer and been done. That's true, but because she was doing all that, Mary, I had told y'all when she kept going in there, and we already knew it wasn't all about being incompetent. It was a lot of it. Some of it was disease, but a lot of it wasn't. A lot of it had to do with the situation with Goomba and stuff like that. So if they declare her incompetent, well, that's what they want to do. They want to declare her incompetent so they can be in control of her. But she will go where they say. She will live where they say. She would be a complete zombie, and she would not be on YouTube. And she don't want that. So she got better or whatever, and so she appealed it. So you got one competency here saying she's incompetent, then you got another one saying she's not, which that happens in mental health, okay? But basically, their goal was to appear her being competent so they could put her in jail because that's what they wanted. They wanted her to be accountable for her crimes. And just being mentally ill don't give you a pass on committing a crime. I'm just saying. Yes, she is facing 4 years with trial. If she gets the plea bargain, she won't do 4 years. So she's probably, if she don't do that plea bargain, she's gonna go away because she's going to lose. She's gonna lose, and we all know she's gonna lose because it's recorded. We saw this. We witnessed this. This is on YouTube. She threatened these people on YouTube, but they have physical evidence. They have evidence. And the thing about it, this is her first offense. She don't have to do this. Just do the plea bargain. If you can get a better deal with your lawyer, do it. If not, this is your better deal, though. But you won't be doing 4 years. Yep, that's time served, though. I told you it's a felony, a diversion program, and probation with time served. Yes, yes. Hey, official King Payne, I love you. She can't blame nobody for that motherfucking arrest with her, Taylor Bay. She did that. That was all over the damn internet. And she did more than that. She just like remember the little reception lady? She did that shit too. That was horrible. That lady wouldn't bother nobody. You know that's everybody grandma at that place. Oh no, Jaguar. You can't do that. So that's all the competencies. And then they had took her a couple times for incompetency.
But she can prove that. But she already got time served, so that would help reduce her sentences. But I don't even think Jack even understand it. The time that you did in jail was time served. Like she not even. And then I'm like, what kind of lawyer you got? Whatever lawyer you got is not a good lawyer. I'm just saying. Because they would have told you already. You already done time served. Nigga, what you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm back. Hey, official King Payne. Hey, everybody. No, I had it had went off. I'm sorry. I'm back now. Can y'all hear me? But that's what makes me feel like she ain't competent. Because sure, I don't know what her plea bargain is. She never shared that, and neither did TJ. But I don't think she realized she already got time served. Now, if they say, okay, you did 3 months and they want you to do 6 months, yeah, she not gonna have ass back in there and do 3 months. At least she won't go to prison. She'll get out. She gonna be on probation, and they're gonna monitor her. That's what they really truly want to do. But if they gotta spend money on a trial and stuff, probation is not an option. You're going directly to prison in this state. I'm just saying, you going directly to prison because that's more, and that's what I was telling you. It's about the money too. But when she was doing all this, I told y'all, man, I told y'all, I said, Jack about to get her ass locked the fuck up. I said the next time she go in, they ain't gonna let her out because she kept going in and getting out. That was on mental health warrants. I said, but the next time they gonna keep her, and they did for 3 months till she got out. But when she started threatening the officials, even the little old lady sitting at the damn register, that's everybody grandma at the goddamn place. The fuck? Man, how you gonna sit here and threaten grandma? Girl, they out for your head. You need to just take this plea bargain and you need to just go do whatever little time you gotta do. You know you already got 3 months on the shit. Do whatever little time and get your ass on probation and keep your nose clean. But no, you think you that bitch and you can fight this. You ain't got that money like that, Jack. You cannot fight this. I'm like, so why y'all sitting there wasting y'all time on Jag fucking channel? Like, what are y'all doing? Oh, she kissed that channel goodbye. She should have worried about that before because if Danny did the strikes, Danny was not going to sue her. So if she would appeal the strikes, then Danny would have to produce lawsuits on all strikes. Danny's not going to appeal the strikes because Danny is not don't want herself identified. So yeah, she could have got through that, but Danny is the least of her worries. She need to be worried about the local authorities. It's about to lock her ass up. Okay, she gonna keep running though. I hate you did that, TJ, but she gonna keep fucking running. Exactly, Miss Taylor May. Wasting our money. She's never gonna get that channel back. The channel is gone. I hope she get her some good somebody that can give her some good advice. Because Jaguar don't understand. She think she done got away with stuff for so long. She think she can continue to get away with this. And she can't. She cannot. She can't get away with threatening the police. You are not going to get away with threatening a detective. You're not going to get away with threatening anybody in that realm. In fact, you make it worse for yourself when you do that. So she needs to just take the plea. See what the plea bargain is. We don't even know what the plea bargain is because she never accepted it. She never told us. Nobody ever told her. Neither did TJ. But she had a plea bargain, and she probably did have some because this is serious because it's a government official. But she's already done a lot of the time. So she still would have had to do some time, but then she would have been on probation. But no, they ain't not gonna just release you in the community and not monitor your ass. You can't just keep threatening the people that regulate the state, the regulators of the state. But you fighting it, and I'm gonna tell you, hands down, she's gonna lose because they all stick together down here. The government officials, they all. So if you have an evasion of arrest or some shit, y'all can hang that shit up because they all stick together down here with that shit. They don't play that shit. It's real. I'm telling you real shit. They don't play that shit. And I talk to my kids and I tell them, please stop. You put their lights on, you better stop your ass on the side of the road. And you better give them everything that they want. And say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Because I'm telling you, you get problems with the fucking police, the detectives out here, you don't have nowhere to go. You might as well, you can't even move away from here. I'm telling you, it'll follow you. Jack already did time. You already done time for this shit. Actually, if you do the plea bargain, you make it better for you. But you still gonna be held accountable. You ain't gonna come back over here and talk to these people like this. That don't happen here. I already told y'all this though. When she was doing it, I told you. I said, I'm about to lock her the fuck up. And they ain't gonna let her fucking out. I told y'all all of this. They about to put some choices on her ass. You can't do that shit out here. You cannot. You cannot. and she cannot fight this. And if her lawyer telling her different, she need to get her another fucking lawyer. I'm telling you. Because really, her shit not really that bad. She ain't got no other offenses. She ain't no felon. And she already got time served. But if she thinks she's her shit is gold, girl, think again. Because they going to let you know. If you think you can fight this, she gonna be about two. She gonna do 2 years in prison if she goes to trial. I'm just gonna tell y'all, at least 2 years in prison. And I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling y'all the real. I live here. That's what I'm saying. Sean David Wade can't tell me a motherfucking thing. I live here. If she don't plead guilty, she gonna do 2 years in prison, flat out. TJ is not her worry. The state of Texas is. Let's be clear. TJ is not her worry. The state of Texas is her motherfucking worry. She worried about the wrong stuff. I'm just saying. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm okay. Yeah. Um, TJ is not Jag issue. It's the state of Texas. It's her issue. So, regardless if TJ reported the phone or not, her issue really is the state of Texas, and that is the person that's gonna try to put her in prison. She should go get the plea bargain, whatever the plea bargain is, because they take offenses on um the police, detectives, anybody that is in the realm of being in the police station. They take that very seriously. Now I don't know what the reception is, but the fact she felt she could abuse, I think that's really hung her, because that lady was very nice to her, and that's probably everybody mama there. So I already knew this was gonna be bad when she did the shit. I already knew it was gonna be bad. And so they have all came together to say this has to stop. Her getting on health warrants, they're telling the people she's not crazy. She is not needing a health warrant. Then they divvy into her health care within the health warrant because they have rights to that information, okay? But she wasn't even taking the fucking medicine. Let's be clear. She ain't done shit the fuck she was supposed to do. So that's why when she did the last thing, they arrested her and then wanted it to be proved that she was competent to stand trial. At first, when she first got in there, that's like expected that she wouldn't be competent when she just got arrested and reprimanded. But they did another competency hearing and she passed. So, and that's what she wanted to do because she was a TJ and she thought everything was going to be hunky dory. But now that TJ did put some stuff in there, so I think they did another competency hearing, but they actually want her to pass the competency hearings because they want to send her to fucking prison. They want to send her to jail. They want to give her some time. They want to treat her this way they can treat her with all, like they do all prisoners that's in their care. Okay, let's be clear. So it's in Jag best interest to say yes, I did the shit. Give it your lawyer and get a plea bargain. You don't plead nothing unless it's through your lawyer. But I don't even think she has a lawyer. If she has a lawyer, it's a public lawyer. And who do the public lawyers work for, y'all? The public lawyer works for the state, which is the same person that's paying for the prosecutor, Jag. Jag. Take your time, take the plea bargain and get the fuck out of the system. Do your probation, whatever. Because if you are declared incompetent, you could be in there until the end of your sentence. I'm just saying. But I mean, like a lot of these people doing stuff on YouTube, that's really not necessary. She's already fucked herself. She's already fucked herself. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, girl, it's kind of hot in this call. I've been here for a minute. But she actually is already fucked herself up. Like, so if she want to continue on this spell, like, y'all didn't have to take her channel. But okay, her channel took it. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, none of this shit got anything to do with this current case, with what the fuck she did with that motherfucking official, regulatory official. So she was gonna get she was gonna get some time, but she have some time served. So they could have gave her time served and gave her a probation if she would agree with the plea. But we don't know what the plea bargain is. She never told us that. She never told us that either. But if they hadn't said it, I feel like, well, they're not gonna say it if it's a plea bargain because you can't say that kind of shit until it actually goes through and happens. So I mean, it is what it is. But basically, ain't nobody had to do shit for Jag. Jag fucks herself up. Taking her channel, that wasn't necessary. But it is what it is. It is what it is. As for the shit with TJ, that's not gonna amount to nothing. The state is already expending a lot of money on her. The charges they have on her are way more severe than a $200 phone when the bitch waited 28 days to file charges on. That's foolery. And then she said the phone was only worth $200. Maybe if you would have said it was $1,000, then they could have compacted the charge. See, this is what they do. They put all the charges together, especially when you're going through some shit. And then they say, okay, you could serve your sentence concurrent. They ain't fucking with that fucking phone. Based upon the information that TJ did, I don't give a fuck what Sean David Way say. If it is true, I would give him, if they put charges on Jag, I would pay him $500. If they put charges on Jag behind TJ, I will pay Sean David Way. I will send him a $500 cash app, or I'll send it to somebody else. I'll send it to King Payne to send it to his ass. I will send him $500 if they put charges on Jag behind TJ phone. I'm telling you, it ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening.
D. ain't touching Jay with that motherfucking phone. If they do, y'all make sure. I'm gonna send that motherfucker $500. I promise you that. Promise you that. Promise you that. I ain't playing. Hey, Dr. Blue, Lord, Lord. Hey, Dr. Blue, thank you for being here. I know you watch me. I love you though. I be watching you, honey. Why Craig? Who is Craig? Okay, I'm confused now. Tell me you confused me. Who is Craig? Who is Craig? Tell me. I ain't said nothing about no Craig. Who is Craig? I'm gonna wait on her. Tell me, who is Craig? Please answer. Oh, we got 52 people in the chat. Is it 52? God damn. Wow, thank y'all. Wow, we got 52 people in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all hit the like button coming in. But yeah, who is Craig, Taylor Bay? I'm confused. Now I'm really confused. Why Craig? Who is Craig? I'm confused, girl. Why are you confusing me on my damn channel? Glow, you know what she talking about? I'm waiting y'all. Who is Craig? What is Taylor Bay talking about? Who is Craig? Taylor Bay, who is Craig? You know Glow. You still here? You know Glow? You still here, Glow? Greg, I don't know who Greg is, Glow. I don't know. Maybe Taylor Bay was talking about somebody else though. But anyway. Hey Dr. Blue. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me tell y'all. I could like say Craig is a reference for Friday. Oh, I didn't see y'all. I don't know what happened. And then no Glow would call me. She's like, Hood, we talking to you. You can't see us. No, I didn't see y'all. I said Craig. Who is Craig? All this stuff I did not see. I had to log out, come back in. But Glow was like, I was like, Glow, are you here? But she would let me know. She's like, girl, you can't see what we saying. Craig is Friday. Oh, I know Craig. I know Craig. Oh yeah, I know about Friday. Neat. I know about that. That's a hood movie. Y'all know I know about the hood. Thank you, Dr. Blue. I couldn't see the chat Taylor baby. I don't know what happened. It kind of logged me out though. But yeah. Jack, or what I was saying, y'all missed everything that I was saying then. Jack needs to plead guilty. Jack needs to plead guilty. She needs to go ahead and plead guilty. She already got time served. Now, if they say she got to do 6 months, she got to go her ass back in and do 3 more months. But at least you're not in prison for 2 years. But if she goes to trial, I'm telling y'all, she probably gonna get 2 years in prison. That time served ain't gonna be nothing. I don't think she thinking smart though. That's what I was saying to y'all though. Oh, but I got y'all. Y'all funny though. I love y'all though. Y'all so funny though. Oh yeah, wasting tax money is a no no. Texas don't play that. Oh no 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 no. That's the slow but special right with her and her batter in the back, y'all. Girl, who you talking about though? I know you're not talking about I'm just, because I'm just is the bomb.com. Probably Queen Tucket, huh? Yeah. Talking like a tuck. I don't know why AT2 kept saying it. I cannot listen to that song and not laugh. Walking like Tucky. Walking like a tuck. But if I do want a peaceful resolution with this. And so I'm gonna ask Jack, call AT2. If you in need for interview, yes, 2 years at the best. Exactly, Dr. Blue. Exactly. If she don't agree to the plea bargain, she gonna do 2 years in prison. Flat. Them 3 months ain't gonna be nothing on that sentence, okay? But oh my God. I hope call 82, Jack. Just call 82. Because I'm telling you, I don't know who your lawyer is, but if it's a public defender, you really don't have no representation. But what is the plea bargain that they're asking for you? Like, I think it's something to consider. It's not 2 years in prison, okay? You might be on probation for about 3, 4 years, but you did a lot, though, sis. You did a lot. I'm talking to her. I don't care about her bonds. I don't even know who they is. The only one I know is Tulsa and Kimmy. And neither one of them posted shit about Jag on their shit. As for Aisha, I don't know who she is. I don't even know how to spell her name. As for King Kai, they say King Kai, but his name is so. And I tried to look at it, but it got so many letters before. I don't see a king in the and then the end. I don't have time for that. You think somebody? If I don't have time to look at this shit, you think somebody gonna sit out there and look for you or Aisha? Queen Tulsa was actually on YouTube before that, but yeah, I already know her. But her name is like clear. Kimmy Love, that's kind of clear. But they ain't nobody. But that's who she go on and do lives with. So it is what it is. Thank you, Dr. Blue. He said Dr. Blue said her lawyer was obtained from the bottom of the Cracker Jack box of the prize at Hood. I agree, but I think her lawyer is a public defender. And I'm telling y'all, they all are clicky. If you don't have your own lawyer, you're going to fall in the cracks. You gonna do whatever they tell you to do. That's why I'm like, why don't she just, I don't know what her plea bargain is. She never told us what her plea bargain is. I'm sure it's less than 2 years in prison. But, yeah, I agree with Dr. Blue. But her lawyer is a public defender 9 times out of 10. And you offended a public servant. Okay? So, girl, they not on your side. Exactly. They will tell. That's exactly right. The public defender is going to tell you to take the plea. If you're not going to take the plea, you need to find the public defender. You need to get your ass a goddamn public, a private lawyer. And she don't have the money for that. I think Jag plan on running. I really do. She's only, the longer she runs, it's going to be worse for her. This stuff can actually be settled in an amicable way. But Jaguar not really telling everything, and neither is TJ. TJ at this point just want her to get locked up so she can just move on with her life. But under the circumstances, TJ, Jaguar, the fact that she is acting in this way, Jaguar gonna keep running till she can't run no more. And unfortunately, you have to pay whatever penalties or whatever being over her bond. That's just the way it is. Hey, Breezy with the fro, welcome. Thank you. Hey, y'all give some love with Dr. Blue and Breezy with the flow. Oh my God. Thank y'all for being here. Oh my God. But yeah, Breezy with the flow said a lot of good content too. Y'all go check her out. And Dr. Blue. Dr. Blue is where it's at. Man, you be having me laughing, Dr. Blue. Dr. Blue say she can't run with no money, high breath, no passport. One draw, I cannot. One draw and one draw at this point, and a pack of down laters. Exactly, exactly. She has no money. She has no money. But I did donate to the cause. Not gonna lie. I did donate to the cause. And if Jag appeal and she wants to do some interviews, then we'll pay her for the cause. If not, keep it moving. But I'm gonna tell you this is it isn't your her best interest, Jag, for you to contact AT2 and give him an interview. But you gotta understand, we're gonna be coming at you with some questions and woo what to what. Because you just doing some dumb shit. Girl, you doing some dumb shit. Like, why? I want to know. One of the questions I want to know, AT2, is what was the plea bargain? And do she realize she do have some time served? And if she has to serve time, she gonna do that little time, then she gonna be back on probation. I don't think she understands that. I really clearly don't. But she's so closed mouthed on what's going on. That is something I want to know. Yes, we want to know a lot of stuff. But you sit here and do interviews with people that really don't mean you well. Let's be clear. And I just want to find out where are we going with this? Like, where is this going, Jack? Do you even care? Because it sounds to me she's gonna she just want to run. What's that song about running? That's Jaguar to the T. That's Jag to the T. So we'll see where it goes. Nah, he got. Thank you, 82. Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all respect my bro though. That's what I want to know, 82. I feel like we need to answer questions, But I'm telling you, if she keep running, it's not gonna be good for her. But she does. Does she know? I don't think she knows the time that she served will go on her sentence. What is the plea bargain? Because that pup defender is not going to tell her shit. But it's in Jag hands. If she wants to reach out, she will. If she don't, then it is what it is. But ain't none of us on YouTube got to sit here and throw no stones or no darkies at her because she basically is destructing herself. TJ don't even have TJ. You need to get your shit right, okay? But basically, Jag is already self-destructing her own self. And TJ, you can't blame Jag for everything when you ain't even with her. That's crazy too. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Jaguar, reach out to 82 and let's get something going on. That case is not getting thrown out. That is that's crazy that she would even think they would throw that case out. You know what? You got a point there. But she won't go in jail for no 3 months. She gonna go in jail for 2 years. She don't want that kind of respite. But this is something that she could actually fix. You know, this is something that she could fix, but she has to do it now. So I hope she do reach out, for an interview or whatever, and people ask her some hard questions, not just for the content, but like what did they give you a plea? What was the plea? Do you realize you have? That's where I'm in. Yep. Thank you, Dr. Blue. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, 82. Love you. Miss Taylor Bate. Thank you. Nova Glow. Thank you. Breezy with the fro. Oh, I love you. Thank you. You've been doing it, girl. You've been doing it. You've been doing it, girl. You be doing a lot. Anyway, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good night. Bye. That's my outro, y'all. Thank y'all. I ain't paying no $2,500 for no interview. Hell. You funny, Dr. Blue. You funny. Bye, y'all. Thank you, love. Peace. We out of here.